How many opportunities have you missed because you couldn't pull the trigger? Because you couldn't see yourself being successful in that venture or charging someone what you're really worth? Hey, Scott Lehman here, and I want to welcome you to the month of October, where this month we are going to look at your fears. We're going to look at your limiting beliefs. We're going to look at what stops you from taking action in your lives and the things that keep you from getting what you really want, charging what you're worth, and being able to move forward in your life. You know, last month, in the month of September, we set the foundation. And in that foundation, you know, we talked about things about your what. You know, what is your vision, your purpose, your passion, your why? What drives you? What gets you up in the morning? We also, in 1 week, looked at the videos on your when. When are you going to make it happen? If not now, why not? And last we talked about how to make it happen, and that was taking the baby bite-sized chunks where we didn't get overwhelmed and work daily on our action. And all those videos are available over at Scott Lehman Speaks, either here on Facebook or on YouTube. And I'd love you to subscribe to that channel and watch those videos to get that foundational information. But this month, this week, we are going to focus on your limiting beliefs. Your limiting beliefs. What is it that you don't even see in your mind because you're unconscious to the possibilities of what you can do? Think about that for a minute. Beliefs that come from our childhood about who we are and what we're worth and what we can achieve and accomplish in our life. An acquaintance of mine, Cliff Ravenscraft, used to be known primarily as the podcast answer man. I think he's doing some different things these days. But Cliff tells the story of one time he was working with a gentleman to help him fix a problem with podcasting equipment. And at the time, Cliff was charging $300 an hour for his time. So Cliff booked this hour of time for the client. The client was happy to pay the amount and said, just help me fix my problem. Well, about 2 minutes into the call, Cliff listened to the problem and said, oh my gosh, if you just reset that piece of equipment, then your problem will go away. Sure enough, the client did what Cliff told him to do. It fixed the problem. The client was ecstatic, said, okay, you fixed my problem. Cliff said, well, look, I've got 58 more minutes of time that I've booked out here for you. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to do? And the client said, oh, I don't need any of that. I've got everything I need. I just wanted to get this one problem fixed, and now I'm great. I can go out and do my thing and do my podcast, and I'm just very happy. Go ahead and send me the invoice for the hour. That's what we agreed to. No problem. Cliff said, well, I can't charge you for an hour. I only spent 2 minutes on the call. I didn't spend any real amount of time helping you. And the client said, oh, no, you helped me immensely. Go ahead and send me the invoice. And in the end, Cliff declined. He said, I just couldn't do it. Well, later, Cliff stopped and thought about it a little bit, and he said, am I charging for my time, or am I charging for the years of experience that it took, knowing that that particular piece of equipment, that you had to do this certain thing in order to fix the problem? And Cliff realized that his limiting belief about charging for time was stopping him for, charging the value that he was worth for his time. How about you? What do you spend hours thinking about, agonizing about do I charge the person this much money? Do I not take the action because what will somebody think? Or in my family, is it something that I grew up with that, man, you can't do that. Who are you to do that? And it stops us from taking action. Our limiting beliefs challenge who we are and stop us from getting what we want in life. So over the next couple days, I want you to think about limiting beliefs. Think about what is getting in your way. And on Thursday, we'll talk a little bit about how to identify limiting beliefs and how to work on that self-limiting talk that stops you from getting what you want in life. Now, I'd love to hear your comments, your struggles. What are your limiting beliefs? Are there any realizations or ahas that have come to you today? I'd love for you to put them in the comments below and tell me, what changes you're going to make in your life. As always, you can find these videos on Scott Lehman Speaks as well on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And I'd love for you to follow the channel, to be able to subscribe to the YouTube channels and get updates about the trainings that are ongoing and watch all of the videos. So until Thursday, work on your limiting beliefs. Think about what's possible for you. And I'll see you on Thursday.